Okay, so we're gonna get half of this done, hopefully. First off, we're gonna start with the cranial bones. We have the frontal bone, which is right up here in the front. We have the two parietal bones, and then we have the occipital bone back here. The external occipital protuberance is back here. It's this little notch in the head, or I guess it's a protuberance, I guess. It's pretty self-explanatory. And it's there to secure the ligaments to the back of the neck, and it keeps it in place. We have the temporal. Get down, please. Okay. The temporal mandibular joint, which is right here. If we can see that right here. The mastoid process, which is the big one right here. The styloid process, which is the tiny little guy back here. And then the external acoustic meatus, which is pretty much the ear. And then the squamous part, which is this flat surface right here. Now, we're going to go internally. The petrous part of the temporal, which is right here, and it holds the middle and the internal ear cavities. Okay. And then we have the internal acoustic meatus, which is right here, if we can see it. And the cranial nerves run through there. Okay, and then we have the sphenoid. Kaylin? We have the external view, which is the superior orbital fissure, which it's back right here. I don't know if we can see that in there, but there's a little piece in here. And the cranial nerves that control the eyes go through that one. Going inside, we have the lesser wing, which is right here. And then the greater wing goes on the outside, and it goes into the inside as well. What do we have? The optical canal, which is way back in the back, and this thing doesn't show it very well. But the optical nerves pass through there. The sella turcica, which is this little groove right here, and the pituitary sits in there. The ethmoid, we have the crista galli, which is, I don't know if we can see that right there. This big, it's a triangular process that secures the brain into the skull. The cribriform plate, which is right here. And the filaments of the olfactory nerve pass through there. Now going back to the sutures, trying to go fast so my phone doesn't follow me. Okay, we have the coronal suture, which is right here, and it separates the frontal bone from the two parietal bones. The sagittal bone is just right here, and it's separating the two parietal bones. The lambdoid suture, which is back here, separating the two parietal bones from the occipital bone. And then the squamous suture, which is right here, and it's separating the temporal lobe from the parietal ones.